This time I started the workout off in a bit of a non-conventional way because it was really cold outside, and since I wasn't doing any heavy leg movements, I thought that the walking lunges that I was originally planning for the end of the workout could be a very good warm-up. And I paired those with the handstands, which I was gonna do at the beginning of the session anyways, in preparation for the push presses. I did 3 of these, and this was the last one, by far the best one, and the longest hold that I actually was able to get. I really like this vertical. There is no low back caving. My shoulders are almost at 180 degrees, so almost fully extended. I can see that I'm getting some progress in how much extension I can get in my shoulder. I was thinking about kind of rotating my wrists inward, so kind of thinking about internal rotation and pushing up. I was thinking about also contracting my quads, and I really was able to achieve a good line. I'm really satisfied with this. And then I went into push presses. The first set, which is this one that I'm showing, my wrist position wasn't the greatest, and I kind of felt a bit of a compression in there, and that went away when I adjusted my wrists to not cock back as much in the second set. So that went away completely. No concern, no worry about that. 5 repetitions. I felt explosive, they felt good, and I had enough cardiovascular capacity to get into the strength movement for the day, which was the weighted chin-up. I'm thinking that if I can do 8 repetitions kind of easily, like in this instance, and I was able to do 7 with a couple of reps in reserve in the second set, I could probably be progressing the weight session by session. In the previous one last week, I did 5 kilos, and yeah, it was a few kilos lower than what I was doing a month ago, but I had not done this in a while, and so I wanted to be able to see how good my technique was with a lighter weight. Definitely gonna go up. Now, slightly new setup for the hip thrust. Here I'm using smaller plates. I'm using 2 10-kilo plates each side, so it adds up to 50 kilos, because I want to achieve as much range of motion without the plates getting in the way. So I'm slightly elevating my feet with a 25-kilo plate, and I'm going onto this bench, which is pretty heavy, so I'm not really pushing it back, tilting it back as much, and so I'm able to get good stability in there. And it's also padded, so there's little equipment that I have to scavenge for in order to get a decent setup. And I was going for 15 repetitions, felt a really good pump, and I'll probably up the weight in the next one, because my range for these is gonna be, I believe, between 10 and 15. So if I'm already at 15 for the sets that I'm doing, I should probably go up in weight again. I don't really call this a progression because I'm still kind of figuring out what my working weights really are. So probably the next week I'll have a better idea. The superset here was into tricep skull crushers, doing 15 repetitions on all sets, so probably gonna go up in weight in the next one as well. And the finisher was the core stuff for the day in the form of the loaded carry or farmer's carry. I was using 2 dumbbells, 2 32-kilo dumbbells. I was definitely feeling this in my grip strength. Really, I was trying to squeeze as hard as I could, but in the end, my grip was giving away. Probably a good weight. Keep that for a while and then progress. Ciao.